Hi, it's Erin Del Conte, Executive Editor with C-Store Decisions magazine, and this is C-Store Decisions on Location.
Adult consumers never stop evolving. Neither do we. At Swisher, we have a vision that keeps you ahead, embraces our heritage, and focuses on the future. Our new identity makes it clear. The products that you know and beyond. The adult consumer insights you need to keep their loyalty. Go-to-market strategies, sell-in programs, product guarantees, shared profitability. In other words, success simplified. What will never change? Quality, consistency, availability. You can rely on it, all from one partner, dedicated to shared success. Let's build something together.
So today we're here with Chuck Magalet, the president and the chief adventure guide of Maverick. So Chuck, thank you so much for being here with us today. To kick us off, can you tell us a bit about your chain? For example, how many convenience stores does Maverick operate today, and where are those stores located?
Maverick is adventure's first stop, and we've been fueling adventures in more than 360 locations across our 11-store footprint and growing, from Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, New Mexico, Nevada, Nebraska, Oregon, South Dakota, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming. We've grown from truly humble beginnings, founded by Roll Call in Afton, Wyoming in 1928. We boast more than 6,500 team members, serving more than 10 million customer transactions per month. And we're having fun building the coolest convenience experience on the planet.
So Maverick raised more than $180,000 this past February for its Round Up the Change for Feeding America program. So Chuck, tell us about this initiative. Why is it important to Maverick, and who does it benefit?
Due to the pandemic, millions of our neighbors are facing hunger and struggling to put food on the table. Tens of millions of our neighbors from coast to coast have sought local food bank assistance, 40% of them doing so for the first time. To help address this need, Maverick teamed up with Feeding America, the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization, to drive two initiatives. This past December, Maverick's parent company, FJ Management, donated $400,000 to the Utah Food Bank. In January, Maverick made an additional $150,000 direct donation to support 6 food banks in Maverick's operating region. We granted $22,500 to one food bank serving throughout the state of Wyoming, as well as that same amount each to food banks in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Boise, Idaho, Las Vegas, Nevada, Reno, Nevada, and Spokane, Washington. In February, we engaged with our generous customers in a Feeding America effort, making it easy for them to round up their transaction to the nearest dollar in each of our stores across 11 states. Maverick raised over $180,000 in generous customer donations through the Roundup campaign, and each region will benefit from the dollars that were gifted in that region. This is a big fight, and it's been a great feeling to join with our customers to help fight hunger together in our local communities in this time of need.
Wonderful. So Chuck, tell us some other ways that Maverick is supporting its local community today.
Maverick has a long history of giving back in different ways, typically concentrating efforts on education, but the nature of the pandemic has compelled us to respond to changing needs in our communities. In February, Maverick joined together with Intermountain Healthcare to donate $600,000 to the Utah Department of Health to fund 60 community healthcare workers to help the most vulnerable populations affected by COVID-19. This past fall, as students resumed their studies online due to COVID restrictions at school, Maverick donated more than 100 iPads to underprivileged students in the Salt Lake City area. That donation gave the kids the technology they needed to empower them to resume their studies remotely. Historically, Maverick, through its parent company, FJ Management, has typically targeted charitable giving in two primary ways. One is what we call our employee giving program, which is where we grant funds to nonprofit organizations that our employees work with or volunteer at, reflecting their passions and providing up to $10,000 per year over 10 years. And scholarships. Scholarships have been very important to us. And while they have evolved since 2012, we now make annual grants, including 13 colleges and universities across Utah. And starting in the fall of 2021, the program will be to offer full tuition, 4-year scholarships at most universities here in Utah. Maverick has also been a long-standing supporter of junior achievement in Utah and a sponsor of the JA City Experience for 5th grade students that features Maverick storefronts and offers kids a challenge to run our business. The business roles include being the Chief Adventure Guide, being a CFO, Marketing Director, Store Manager, or an all-important consumer.
Great. And Chuck, why do you think that it's important for convenience stores to give back to the communities where they operate?
Maverick's communities have supported us for more than 90 years, and we're proud to give back. It's important to support the communities where we live and work. After all, that's where we find our people, who we know are our greatest assets. That's also where we find our loyal customers.
Wonderful. Well, Chuck, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing all of the wonderful things that Maverick is doing to support its local community.
Thanks so much, Aaron, for your time. We're looking forward to even bigger and better things and outcomes in 2021.